This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Stallions ready to get this thing started and open the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Broncos offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit.
Oh, a lot of space. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season, got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact could that have on the way they distribute the ball, David?
I mean, they're going to have to find their go-to guys, but here's the thing. You know it's going to be a really good system. And having Mad Dog back at quarterback, a guy that you know you can trust how to distribute the football, knows the plays, a lot of experience back on the offensive line. There's a lot of others that were still here for that playoff run.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the tight end. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Stallions offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. QB got it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. floats it out in space. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherrod. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, going up top. Got him downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. To the air. It's Madsen. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Flips it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the heat. Out of the backfield, he's open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Stallions are moving quickly down the field. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Got his man. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught close to the marker, it's Sharon. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
The Broncos want to move quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a tutty?
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. East Carolina rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Greenville. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
A huge opportunity, guys, for this offense to take over after the fumble recovery and start first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Running to Green. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Broncos in the hurry-up.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Wide open downfield. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes to grab. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Offense lining up quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Using his legs, it's Sherrod. Runs through the tackle. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. This drive will open from the 15. The give on the option. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Using his feet. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll keep it himself. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown Broncos! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's loose. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And first down for the offense.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Stallions need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. There he goes. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Good right down the boulevard. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. San Diego State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of the 6-1-9. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Got his man on the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's a seam wide open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And the Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. The quick out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sherrod. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Fires toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Williams. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll read option to the left on first down. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Fires to the middle. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Broncos come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Wide open spaces. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Broncos need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snags it. Touchdown Broncos. And the beatdown has ensued. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
What a boost you can get from something like that, and now they've got it first and goal at the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Bullock. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Running back searching for a hole. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's third down.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets rid of it. And the misconnection on third down. And the Stallions will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert third and short. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They go to the ground. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They'll keep it on the ground, fighting off the defender. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And the Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to run for it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Stallions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Stallions are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Makes his man miss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the Stallions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option to give. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Finding an escape route. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Robertson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Offense working from the pistol. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The running back has it. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. The Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Dropping back, it's Madsen. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Broncos line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Here's the pressure. He's got him. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll run play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, it's Grimes. Using the quick game. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll throw on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Temple. The Stallions get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Ward. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Robertson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lost one down the sideline.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.